This presentation is designed to give you a little bit more information about your social responsibility project worth 50 points. You can work individually, with a partner, or in a small group of about 3 people. Earlier in this semester, we discussed legality versus being ethical versus being socially responsible. Even though you may not be doing anything illegal, what you're doing may be not right, wrong, or unethical. Even though you're not doing anything wrong or unethical, you may not be making a positive impact on society. The intent of this project is to give you a chance to make a positive impact on your community or be socially responsible. You will be required to volunteer for an organization or do some type of an activity to make a positive impact on your community. A very simple example would be picking up trash in your neighborhood on several sunny or rainy afternoons. A complex example would be collecting blankets or other needed items for a women's or children's shelter. In addition to actually doing the work, you must visually share your results with the class later in the semester in the form of a narrated PowerPoint presentation. You must also supply documented evidence from the agency that benefited from your work in the form of a letter that is signed by an agency representative. I'll be advancing to the next slide. It takes a little bit of time to do that, so just be patient here. As you prepare your presentation, please remember to be creative in the choice of your project and in your presentation. I'm not giving you lots of examples because I don't want to limit you in your creativity in choosing what you want to do to make a difference. Your presentation should be nothing less than spectacular and impressive, not only in its display or appearance, but also in its substance or what you do. Be creative in your choice of project and in your presentation. Do you get the importance of that? The Instructional Technology Department of your home campus could assist with technology needs if you supply sufficient notice to them. The actual presentation itself should take a maximum of 4 minutes, and the oral presentation will be worth 10 points. You'll prepare PowerPoint presentations that you will be presenting, and in the first slide you should include a title for your project and the students who are participating in this project. That will be worth 1 point. On the second, third, and fourth slides, if you need 3 slides, you should supply an overview of your project. What did you actually do? On these slides, please provide visual evidence, pictures of you actually doing what you say you're doing. In the third last slide, I want you to tell me why you decided to devote your time and effort to this particular organization or cause. It will be helpful here to give statistics about this particular need in your community. This will be worth 0 to 10 points depending upon how you do. I forgot to mention that your description of your project above would be worth 15 points, and you would receive 0 to 15 depending upon how you do. On the second last slide, I want you to tell me what impact this project had on you. What did you learn? Was it as you expected it would be? This will be worth a maximum of 4 points depending upon how you do. The last slide is required. Again, it's a letter from the agency signed that verifies the work you did, and that is worth 10 points. What I'd like to do now is to show you an example of an actual student presentation. The student's narration is turned off here because I wanted to walk you through the student presentation, comparing it to the requirements of the project. This particular student chose to title her social change project Supplied with Hope. I've taken out the actual student's name to protect confidentiality. She did work for Holly's House. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's a house where victims of abuse, child abuse, or child sexual abuse can come for interviewing after a reported incident instead of having that being done at the police station. It's just a much more warm and friendly and welcoming environment to someone who's just been through such a traumatic experience. What this student chose to do was to meet with the staff, create a promotional flyer which she then circulated to be able to collect donations to actually deliver items to Holly's house. She then also sent thank you notes to the donors. This is a list of the items that she got donated for Holly's house. Actually, this list would be insufficient in your presentation. While it's good, it alone is not acceptable. What I would want would be a picture of these items and you delivering these items to Holly's house as documentation of the work that you actually did. So please make sure to include a picture of you actually doing what you say you're doing. The student then went on to give some statistics about the unfortunate frequency of child abuse and child sexual abuse and the impact that has on these individuals. Then the student ends explaining the impact that this project had on her. She realized that there were many great and worthy causes that needed assistance and that we can't do everything for everybody. That's why it's important that we all do something to help someone. She also notes that she chose Holly's house because of some personal experiences that she had in her family related to that. Lastly, she gives verification signed by a representative of Holly's house. So in summary, I hope that you'll realize through this social responsibility project, in the words of Margaret Mead, that we should never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Well, I look forward to your presentations, and I wish you the very best of luck and a very pleasant experience. Thank you.